out in the dark, could be anywhere, but usually a natural setting. Sometimes walking the dogs, I'll see things.
Aha, microphone's on. Good. Welcome to Dogman Teepee Hunting, and if you're listening to this, it'll be on the Interdimensional Voyagers podcast. Welcome, and I hope you had a good week. It's Friday. Yes. Friday, thank goodness. So yeah, weekend's going to be a nice weather, nice weather weekend. Maybe not. But anyway, it's going to be nice. So that's one good thing. So this week, what we're going to be talking about is we're going to be talking about big cats. Because I got sent a bit of footage, but I'll be talking about that in a little bit. But very, very interesting. So before I do anything else, I'll see if he's ready to bring on co-host Mr. Colin Keelty from the Dark 66 YouTube channel. Hey, Cole.
Hey, Phil. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Friday Files. Sorry.
Yeah, indeedy. Friday Files.
Big cats, eh? I've seen them 3 times, Phil.
You have?
I have, over a period of about 30 years. Honest, I swear not. The first time I ever saw it, I thought it was an Alsatian that had been shaved with a long tail. I couldn't make out, because if at the time you said there was big cats in Britain, I'd have laughed the place down. I didn't believe it until further years come on, and I did a little bit of research and found out they used to get, after the 74 Dangerous Animals Act, couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
But I actually know, I think I've told you this before, I know a farmer, and I have seen it. He filmed it. Clear as about from here, say about 5-6 meters max. He filmed it, videoed it for about 2 minutes. I went to see him. He contacted me. I actually know him, actually. I went to see him. This is a long story, everybody, but I can tell you later on. But I says, what you're going to do? And he says, I'm going to do now. It's not done anything to my livestock. It's not threatened me. So why should I persecute this animal? Which I thought was absolutely brilliant.
Okay, look. So what did it look like?
What did it look like? The first one I ever saw was massive. I used to, I don't know if I can say where I work. I suppose I could. I worked in Hornsey, and I lived in Hull, and I used to drive. This was in 85, and we used to get there at 5 in the morning because we had to set. I was a budding sort of like engineer. We used to have to set all the machine up, these machinery bits in the morning, ready for the people coming in. So me and this guy called Andy, we used to set all the machinery up. And I was coming down. I don't know if anybody knows Road Straight in between sort of like Widensea and Hornsey on the east coast. Mm-hmm. It's a really long straight road, Phil. Yeah. And I was going down there and put my main beam on as I turned in there, because you come off a main road and you go down this B road. And I was going down there, put my main beams on. These 2 golden nuggets just lit up. I thought, hey, up, a dog. Somebody's walking the dog, because I did see somebody down there about a month before with a dog. So I slows down, and I'm slowing up, and it's in the middle of the road. And I thought, what the heck's this dog doing? And I must have got, like I say, about 6 yards from it. and I stopped, and it's just stood there in the middle of the road. And I thought, what the heck is it? And I thought I was good on my dog breeds. I thought I could recognise them. And I thought, well, it's got to be an Alsatian, but it's got real short hair, and I couldn't, with a really long tail. And luckily, I mean, there was no cars about, and I mean, I must have sat there for about 20 seconds, 30 seconds, just looking at it, and it's looking at me. And with that, it just turned, and from the middle of the road to the edge, it just one leap and it had gone. And I thought, what the? Anyway, I raced to work, and I said to my mate, I said, I've seen a stray dog and all that. And I said, it jumped. Anyway, when I finished work, I went back, parked up where it was, and I measured that hedge, and it was 6 foot. So you just imagine from a B road, from the middle where the white line is to that edge, which was a good way, one leap. And I couldn't get over it. But what backs this up, and I've done some research on it, there's a local paper called the Gazette, the Holderness Gazette. Well, 2 weeks after that, there's a guy in Ompton, which is a village about another 7 miles away, 8 miles. The farmer had seen it on his land and got prints as well. So that backed it up, really. I've seen it up again 3 times in different sizes. But that is the biggest I've seen it. It was absolutely massive. I thought it was a huge Alsatian. I don't know if Harlem's on. Is he Harlem Karma tonight? Is he on?
Well, that's the thing. I'm waiting for. I'm just gonna.
Wait for everybody. We don't know what's going on. I know, isn't it? We
are due to. I had a bit of trouble beforehand, to be honest, Colt, trying to get a guy on called Larry Luttrell.
Yeah.
But he was having a bit of trouble actually joining the stream. So I've spent about 45 minutes to an hour or so trying to get him on. But so he's joining from his phone. But I think he's going to be in the comments, people. So if you do spot him, say hello to him. He's got quite a few experiences with these big cats, and he was talking to me, saying
where's he from, Phil?
Okay, but was that someone else? Oh,
where's he from?
Well, me. No,
where's Larry from? Where's he?
Oh yeah, he's from the States. Sorry. He's from the States.
Okay.
But he did say in a message. I'm just going to message. We're meant to have Daniel Williamson on as well. So I'm going
Dan, good old Dan.
Yeah. What was the other experience you had then?
What, the other two?
Yeah. No, the other big cat you said.
I've had 2 after that. About another 10 years later. Funny enough, I went to do. I did a report, a verbal report from, I don't know if you know Salt End in Hull. I know it's connected to Barmston Drain before all, it all blew up in Hull about the old stinker and blah, blah, blah. And I got this report, and my brother, my eldest brother, he lives near there. And at the bottom of his garden, big fence, and it goes over into fields. So I went down just before, about 2 hours before dusk, and I walked down these fields and where this guy had seen it. Seen something. He wasn't sure what he's seen. And I was walking down there looking for prints, big print, like we do look for like werewolf prints, Dogman prints. And I was looking all over it, and I never saw it. And it started to get dark, and I thought, I did this after work. And I'm walking back, and there's a small pond with reeds. And just as I'm walking past it, there was all this rustling. I thought, hey, fox or something, or rabbit. I didn't think it was rabbit, to be honest. It was too heavy. Yeah. I thought, is it a fox or something? And with that, I tell you, I swear not, this big cat come out. And it must have been, I don't know, maybe, again, 5 yards off me. And it's just walking parallel with me. And I'm trying to walk to my brother's, and I'm starting to panic. I had a little penknife, so I started to unfold it in my pocket, and I'm absolutely, and it just didn't seem to be bothered. It just walking with me. We must have walked for 5 minutes, and I started to relax a bit. It's real weird, but I kept looking at it. I can't believe this. I didn't have a camera or anything. I don't believe this. And I got to my brother's, and I must have cleared that fence, and he's got a 6 foot fence, and I must have cleared it. Anyway, I got over and I went to our kid's house. He goes, what's wrong with you? It looks like you're seeing a ghost. I said, I'll tell you another time. I said, I'll tell you another day. I'm off home. And, I don't know. And I thought, blooming heck, was it? I don't know. But again,
Yeah.
not another 10 years, but I think it was about 11 years later. When I told you, I went up to Out Newton, a village called Out Newton on the East Coast. A farmer had an encounter and a print. I think I've still got the picture of the print. I'll try and find it. So I'm going down this, he told me where to go, and I'm going up this track, and it's almost harvest time, and there's all these. I think it was wheat he had, and I see this thing coming down on top of the wheat, and I thought it was a bird just skimming the top of the wheat. And when it sort of got close, I thought, hey, it's a deer. So I stood still, and it sort of that got about 20 yards from me, and it stopped. It saw me. It stopped. Looked back. Looked at me. Looked back. Then it went off another direction. I thought, what the heck's wrong with that? With that, this big cat come out the corn onto the track where I was. Looked at me as they say morning, and just walked into the field and gone. I stood there for about, I don't know, 2 minutes. I thought, shall I go back to the car? And I thought, I don't know. No, let's continue. I never saw it again. And that's the 3 times I have seen it. And I know they're out there, and I know they're breeding. I'm 100%. You got anybody up? Right?
Yeah, I see. There's something which kind of bugs me, and that is it's reminiscent. Do you remember when the other week we had Rick on?
Yeah.
And he said, the thing is, he said, Dogman is, Cryptid and Dogman. There's no fossil records, and they're genetically made, and they're made by aliens, and they've been brought down. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, right now. The one thing about these big cats that I've often wondered, and I do kind of find that there's I equate them with cryptids to a certain degree, because you never really seem to get any caught up in roadkill. You never find a big cat being hit by a car. You never seem to find a farmer, looking at a ditch and thinking, oh, there's a leopard in there, there's a puma. Oh yeah. Oh,
there has been some roadkills, haven't they?
Oh, another one. Here we go. So that's the fascinating part for me. If there
has been some, Phil. Honest, I swear, there has been some documented cases of roadkill.
Have you?
I swear, if you look into it, there has been. And if you do some this Freedom of Information Act, I don't know if I've still got it on a file. And it was, I can't remember which police force it was, Wiltshire Police or something, or Essex. I can't remember who I contacted at the time. And they sent me back, and these policemen had seen this thing. But I do know somebody who goes poaching who has actually had a couple of encounters with it. I don't want to say his name on here, but yeah, I've spoken to him a few times, and he's adamant they're out there. He's seen them. He didn't shoot it. He just looked at it in his sights, and wow, he didn't want to kill it. I don't blame him.
Okay, I'm just going to rearrange. I'll tell you what, because we've got comments, and the comments are going quite.
There you go. Look, see.
Yeah. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to swap us around the picture.
Hey, Don.
So on that side, okay.
Okay.
I just want to say hello. We want to say hello. We've got the usual suspects, Cole. We've got. Let's have a look. Yeah, we've got Sasquatch Sister. How you doing, Dawn? Yeah. Dragonborn. Hello. Thank you for joining. We've also got Kate. Thank you very much.
Him now. Got him on the system.
We've got Keith Ashton. Hello, mate. How you doing, Keith? He's a nice bloke, isn't he?
Okay.
We'll be. It won't be long before we'll be meeting him.
Good. Oh, yes.
Correct. Yes. We'll be meeting.
Yeah.
It's all a bit hush at the moment.
Yes, let's keep it that way. Sorry, Mr. Public and Mrs. Public. It's you'll find out.
But it's going to be good. It's going to be good. I've got Andy Penn. Do you know Andy? Just like he shames me. He's a clever bloke. The stuff he comes out with, Andy Penn. he's just
I
like,
like blokes like that.
yeah,
Yeah,
he just,
really
yeah, he
nice to have
really,
blokes like that
kind of,
around.
yeah, he really, he pushes me. He does mentally. He really pushes me. Some of the stuff he
Yeah,
comes
good.
out with, it's
Good.
like, yeah, I know. I need that. I don't need a lot of pushing. Do you know what I mean? I've seen
Only off a cliff.
Yeah. Yeah. Roxy B, we got, yeah, admin, lovely. Yeah. Who else? Oh, yes, we've also got Drew Hollings. Hello, Drew.
Hey, Drew.
Nice seeing you again. We've got big cat sightings in the UK. Hello. I joined their group, you know, Cole.
I don't know if I'm on it, to be honest.
I think you are.
I think I am, yeah.
I think I saw your little bald face pop up.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, cheers. Love you.
Yeah. I think you are part of that group. You
Yeah,
are,
I
mate.
think you're right. It does
Then
ring a
again,
bell, actually, and I have
you're like
seen
a
a couple of their.
virus all over the groups, though. You are like a virus. You're everywhere, man.
I know I am, really. Yeah. I'm
you
like a
are.
rat, aren't I?
Whenever I think, oh, I know what I'll do. I'll just join this group. Cole won't be on it. Bang. Yeah.
There he is. I
Right.
get sent. I don't know about you. I get sent that many. Will you join me group? Will you join me group? I mean, I've just turned 2 down, and I don't want to say who they are, but no. You know, I ain't getting sick of it. I love it.
Yeah.
But some of them, I just think, you know, knitting. I don't want to be in that group. Things like that, you know. But yeah, it's great. No, send me any group, anybody out there, and I'll look into it and probably join.
I think every group's got its you know, it's funny, isn't it? It's like every group has got its strengths. You know, every group is kind of and that's often why I kind of like would like a lot of these groups to kind of I don't know how you feel about this, but I'd like them to sort of cross over, to share more between the groups.
There should be a lot of sharing, but it doesn't go on, as you know, Phil.
It doesn't, does it?
As we know.
And it's a shame, because a lot of what a lot of people are finding out, you know, there's a commonality between paranormality and cryptozoology and
There is a
big
link.
cats and,
Yeah.
you know, for instance, like I know, you know, you said that, you know, that there's been, you know, bodies found and roadkill found.
Yeah,
But,
that's honest.
well, let me ask you this then: if it has, then have the bodies been to a vet and been examined, and is there a record?
I don't know. I can't answer that. I really don't. I know there has been roadkills and they've been documented, but how far it got or how far it got covered up, I don't know. I really didn't. I just read it and put it to one side, you know, because it rang a bell, but not my bells, if you get what I mean, Phil. So I don't know. And I've known, I mean, if I know Harlem Karma, who was trying to get on, he's done quite a bit of research into big cats, so he might have had some answers. But anyway, maybe another time.
We've got Larry Luttrell. He said, "What do you think of all the sightings relayed to what
the mowers?
They all
relayed what they all
do Moore's cats?"
Yeah.
Cats,
Yeah, I think about it.
Yeah.
Well, you've had a report from the mowers recently.
Yeah,
I've had reports from the mowers.
Sherlock
Holmes.
I'm not going to say which. I'm not going to say what. I'm not going to say what Moors. I'm not going to say what Moors, because that's another thing that we've got to be careful of, because there might be a few people out there. It is an animal. If it is an animal, if you know, which I think it is, of some type, we don't want people. I'm not saying that, you know, there's always the extremes of people that think, I know what I'll do. I'll go out there and try and, you know, get it, or try and, you know.
Well, no, we don't want it. Don't want it. Please don't.
We don't want it. So that's why I'm a bit hesitant. And I did promise, because this footage I'll show, I didn't take. It was taken by a witness who was actually in this place, and she had nothing to do with cryptozoology. She had nothing to do with the more extremes like Bigfoot, Dogman, anything like that. She's interested in it, but she is part of a CE5 group. So Cole, she was UFO spotting. That's what she was doing.
I know. Yep.
and she saw a dark shadow, if you like, go past. And when she looked at the film, it looked really odd. So she sent it to me because she knew I was a bit of a like kind of nut job when it comes to Dogman. And she said, "I don't know, Phil. It could be. I don't know what it is." But wasn't after traveling quick. So I said, "Oh, okay, I'll have a little look." And she took it with a Psionics camera, night vision camera, which is great for the sky. Brilliant, helps a lot with the sensor inside. But it kind of like it picked up this creature running really quick. But I had to put it through some filters. But I did not use any AI, Cole. No AI
No,
at
I know
all.
you said. I know.
I didn't
Yeah.
want to. I didn't want to spoil it. I thought I'd just filter it and that's it. Yeah, so I'll be showing that in a bit. Right.
Good.
I've got full permission to show it from the lady. Right. Pen. He came up with a question. A local resident shared a video of my big cat sighting, East Yorkshire.
Whereabouts in East Yorkshire? Do you know, Andy?
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. Yeah, it would be.
Yeah. Yeah. Got another question from Larry Luttrell. During prehistoric time, there were many kids of big cats that
I
roamed
think
the
that
European
roams
country.
the sorry.
No, go on. European countryside. No reason they couldn't have survived.
It's fair.
Okay, yeah, right. So yeah, Europe but during prehistoric times, yeah, there was
Yeah, there was.
saber-tooth tigers and all kinds of things, wasn't it? On the fossil records.
Yeah.
It's one of these enigmas really that hasn't been answered correctly or really to satisfaction why they died out. Some type of cataclysm, we suppose. But yeah, I don't know. But then other, crocodiles, alligators. There's quite a few number of animals, isn't there, that actually did survive?
Oh yeah, there is compared to what they said.
I don't, I don't think it's a case of like kind of the environment which helped them, survive. I think it was
Yes,
I don't know. It might have been. What do you think?
Rebel. Yeah. Was it the 1974, 76? Dangerous Acts? I'll have to look it up. I can't remember now. 76 was it? Was it 76? I can't think.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I read a lot of stuff, and I do know somebody who knows. Well, I know a zookeeper, and he contacted me years ago, and he says, "Look, if you don't want any prints identifying, send them to me, and I'll, And I got talking to him, and he says he knows a lot of people, rich people, stately homes and that, who had these big cats as entertainment in them days." Which I don't agree with, but anyway, that's my views. Anyway, and when it come in, they needed to spend thousands of pounds, and instead of spending it on them, they wanted to buy a new tea service. So they thought, right, there you go, under the latch, go on, off you go, go on, get in the woods. Right. And he told me that he knows 100% that happened.
Wow. Okay.
I don't know. You'll make your own mind up where these come from, but they have been released in the UK, and they are breeding, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
What do you think, Phil?
Yes. I think there have been private collections of animals. It was a big thing in the 60s and 70s, especially in the 70s. It was a big thing, wasn't it? I think people probably were irresponsible enough to let them out into the wild.
Yeah, look, lynx escaped from Dartmoor, leopards from Dudley Zoo. I mean, heck. And a panther from a private collection. Yeah, I can believe that. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
there is evidence of black panthers. Yes, there is this guy I know goes poaching. He swears he has seen the black panther, like I say, a few times in his sights.
Oh, okay. Cole,
So you're, yeah,
to
sorry.
your question, salt end.
Pull.
Right. Andy
Yeah,
Penn.
Andy.
Yeah.
I don't. What do you mean, Andy?
To your question, salt end. Okay. Right. Cole, who? Someone's just popped up. One of our guests.
Oh, good. Okay.
Okay. His name is Wade, and he's a Native American elder from the
Cool.
Blackfoot tribe. So I know he's going to have a few stories to share with us. So I welcome Wade on. Hello, Wade.
Hello, Phil. Long time
Okay.
no see, buddy. Good to see
Long
you,
time
brother.
no see. Yes. Okay.
Okay,
Skinny mush.
nappy.
Yes. Skinny mush.
Skinny,
Yeah. How are you?
skinny Mutson. See you later. We ain't there yet.
Okay. Hey, Wade, we've got Colin Keelty on.
Hey, Wade.
Okay. Hi.
Hi. Welcome.
Welcome.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
I got a story. I was listening. I was listening to you about wild animals. Right now. There's a federal sting all over the world going on for people that are collecting and capturing wild animals and selling them illegally.
Yep, I
Okay.
can believe that.
And that's going on. Plus, with global warming, we have a lot of big cats being monitored from South America, moving up into North America.
Okay.
And because of global warming, I mean, this side of the continent is pretty huge. We have people actually monitoring those cats, following them from South America coming up here. Some of them have collars on.
Radio collars. Is it radio collars?
Yeah. And then to like talk about wild cats that blow your mind that you never seen. One time I was married and living in a different reservation from where I'm from. I'm now back home on my Blackfeet reservation, but I was married to a lady by the name of Karen Doney, and one time I was out on Beaver Creek. The area is called Beaver Creek, and the reservation there is the Sioux Assiniboine Reservation. The Assiniboines used to be with us back in the day, the Blackfeet, but they stole the war shirt from us a long time ago, and my people went after it and killed the chief that stole that war shirt and killed him and tortured him and punished him and brought the war shirt back because it was holy. War shirts are holy and sacred to us. Because if you wear one, you won't die in it.
Okay, what is that? Just out of ignorance, what were you on about? What was it called again?
A war shirt. And they had like symbols on them like tadpoles. Tadpole is a symbol of the beginning of life. Some were considered bulletproof.
Okay.
Wow.
Right.
Was it ever proven there was bulletproof? Was it ever proven?
But getting back to the area I was living at that time, it was called Beaver Creek. And me and my son Ryan seen a black panther halfway up, but the other half of its body was brown like a panther, a bobcat, a puma. But the upper part was all black.
So the upper part was all black.
Huh?
Right, so the upper part, Wade, was all black, but then lower down on its legs and its lower body was
on its lower half body was totally brown.
So does this mean they've been mating, intermingling?
Pardon?
Does it mean they've been mating together, intermingling?
Anything is possible. That's what I say.
Okay.
Okay,
Interesting.
right. Yeah. So um,
I got 9 adopted dogs. I rescue animals. Sorry.
Cool. No, that's
Yeah.
great. That's awesome.
that is good.
That is
Lovely
good.
dogs. Yeah. Yeah. Especially that you got that lovely white Labrador one, haven't you?
Oh, that's
Let's have a white lab.
Daisy. She's right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah, that's my. She's my love.
Yeah, she's lovely.
She's my honey.
I try not to have a favourite with dogs, you know, but yeah, she's lovely. So Wade, tell me, I want to know what in your experience, you know, being an elder, is it known that you have you've seen exotic big cats?
It's out of the normal. It's out of the normal. If you don't,
in the glacier mountains,
yeah.
where you are.
Okay, if you see like a mountain lion, like a panther, that's I mean they're not panthers, they're mountain lions. We call them mountain lions. Puma.
Yeah.
We call them puma. Even in South America, they call their panthers puma, but they're all panthers. They're a big cat that can get about 200 pounds and take you out in a heartbeat.
Okay.
Once, with their paws, if they get you, they're razor sharp. They'll slice you up, and even the scratch alone will. Even if you live, will put an infection in you that is next to death.
Mm.
It's a painful infection.
That does the same, doesn't it? The Komodo dragon.
Yeah,
Pardon?
Komodo dragon.
Yeah, once it bites you, you are done.
Oh, we don't have them.
You have them?
No, Komodo dragon? No. We're all the way in up by the mountains in Glacier National Park. Oh, I'm just about, I think, 50 miles from the Canadian border.
Wow. Okay.
My people extend into Canada, where the Blackfeet are in Montana, America, and the Bloods and the Blackfoot are up in Canada, Alberta. That was where our migration pattern, our original hunting grounds used to be.
Have you got any stories in the past, Wade? You got any stories in the past of like exotic, really odd, strange big cat sightings? You know, ones which maybe, you know, they would tell their kids about. Go, do you know what? If you go into those mountains, you'll see X.
Well, basically, we always had panthers and bears and wolves and wolverines and stuff like that, but the new animals, like I just told you about, I seen down in Fort Belknap.
Yeah.
That panther that was black up on the upper half and brown on the bottom, like a puma. That was weird. That was odd. I wanted to capture that cat and show the world that I caught a strange animal, a new breed.
Yeah. No. You sure it just didn't go through some really deep mud?
Yeah.
No, it was its color. It was like looking at an animal that's black and brown, you know, Pinot, whatever. But this cat was black on top and brown like a puma on the bottom.
See, the thing is, Wade, right? What it is, I mean, you've been here, you know, UK years ago. But we're a small country. We're small. We don't have any big predatory cats. The most we have is like a fox. But people keep seeing these big cats over here. And, you know, the thing is that we find strange is, and I brought this up a bit earlier, you might have caught this in the back
But you
room.
guys are the ones that should be seeing them and filming them, documenting it. Because if they're out there, they're out there. And
They are out there.
Yeah, they're out there.
But they are out there, Wade.
do you know that a raven can memorize you and become like your friend?
And
If you're good to it, good to it, and it'll even steal for you or bring you rewards or whatever from, it'll reward you if you're good to it.
Yeah.
And it'll pass it on to its offspring.
Wade, hang on a minute. We've got a question for you. Okay. Right, this is walk by faith, not by sight. I like that. That's kind of cool. I like that. Walk by faith, not by sight, Wade. That's nice, isn't it? Right, it says, I quote, how do the reservations work? Because I'm part Sioux on my mum's side, related to Sitting Bull and Osage. Osage? Does that make sense?
Is it?
Hang on, I'm finished. I'm finished. Hang on, wait. Sitting Bull and Osage. Osage.
Osage.
But hang on. Through my father's side, okay, he passed away, and I'm trying to find out information about him. So that'd be great.
He would have to go to the Oglala Nation and find out all the information he wants. His people are there. They're all there.
Okay.
They'll tell him everything he wants to know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah, just has to go to the Oglala Nation and they'll assist him. They'll help him.
Yeah. How is it there now? How is the reservation? Is it all right? Has the army all shifted their stuff out and that?
No, they haven't. They're not allowed to touch us. We have treaties with them. We're a nation within a nation. They're America, and we're the Blackfeet Nation. We're our own country, believe it or not.
No, I get that. But I remember when you told me, and you said that they were taking a Mickey by they took advantage by. Do you remember they put armaments on a section of reservation land?
Oh yeah, they've done that. I wouldn't doubt it if they're getting ready to do it again.
No.
And there's over 350 some tribes in America, so let them have at it. If they piss us off, they're pissing all of America off.
Okay.
Because all of America's going to stand with us this time. They know we've been pretty much done bad.
Yeah, that's done bad. Yeah, it's your land.
And the thing is that we're good people. We got kind hearts. We're not mean. We like to go hunting with our bows and arrows, but they're not. They were never intended for war. They were only meant to keep us alive in survival.
Yeah. No, it is awful. It is awful, and all these like kind of we have a habit. Western people seem to have a habit of every country years ago that we kind of entered. We would minoritize. Natives. Yeah, well, you know what I'm like.
We got this one planet. We got this one planet.
Yeah.
We can't. Yeah. We're not going nowhere. You think you're gonna jump on a rocket ship and take off? Think the aliens are coming to get you? Bullshit. There ain't nothing like that gonna happen.
No, they're not gonna take me anywhere.
This is all we got, brother. This is our home.
Good looking ones first.
You know how you guys have different religions?
Uh-huh.
We only have one. We never killed our God. He's still very much alive.
Yeah.
And he even came and seen us and told us he's like your Jesus, but he looks Indian, and he has a mustache and a beard, and he walks on water.
Yeah.
His name is Napi Natusi. Napi Natusi. He came here and talked to us, Blackfeet. He didn't talk to the other tribes because he found them evil. He said they use voodoo and bad medicine.
Okay.
And they're not supposed to.
Say hello to your wife. Say hello to your wife for me.
Yeah, say hello.
Pardon?
Wait. Say hello to your wife for us.
Oh, Mona, Phil and them said hello.
That goat's got claw marks as a cat.
Oh, I got a goat out here that a puma attacked. I'll show you guys. Killed one of the goats. There was two of them, and the other one came down from this house up there.
Yeah. Oh, don't say that. I love goats.
And look, I got. And then he's plumb scared shitless. See?
Oh man. Oh bless.
And he's got.
Oh, he's lovely. Oh, he's lovely.
He's got claw marks from a wild puma. Almost got him.
Damn. Bless his heart. Oh, he's lovely. You're a good man, Wade. You're a good man. You and your wife, very good people.
I gotta chase these guys. Everybody get in the house. Come on.
Living on that look.
Come on, in the house.
Like that.
Come on, in. I don't want him to chase it. Come on, King.
Right.
Wait, we have a question for you.
Yeah, sure.
Larry Luttrell asks, what do you think about the Dogman? Does your tribe have any stories about them?
The closest I can come is when, remember that I told you I had a encounter with Bigfoot, 1986.
Yeah.
Face to face, 25, 30 minutes.
Wow.
I was firefighting. I'm an EMT, a paramedic. And I was sent out as a medic and a firefighter with my crew. We were on camp for like a week. Spike, they call it spike when you're out fighting fire on end with no end to it. And anyway, we got back to camp and they gave us time to eat and take a shower because it was about 2:30 at night. And by the time we hit the showers and got done, it was 3 o'clock. And on the way back, I spotted a tame deer and I admired the deer and thought, wow, how cool. And then I looked up and I seen this big creature walking upright, getting on all fours, sniffing the ground, standing upright again. And it was huge, and I was a long ways away, but I could tell this thing was taller than any human being. So I continued to watch it, walk past the houses and floodlights in the dark. And as it approached me, it walked past a ranger station, past these two big white gates that were about 8 feet tall, and it was way taller than the gates. This made those gates look small. And it stood there by the gates, and that's when it got down on the ground and tried to hide from me in the tall grass, and I could still see it. And then it started crawling on its toes and fingertips. Then it stood up on all fours and made a fist-like and turned into the biggest wolf I ever seen, ship-shaped without making a sound, and turned into a wolf.
So this was
then
it changed.
Then it walks towards me some more, about 300 yards, and then it still has about 300 yards to go before it gets right to me. And I'm standing there like, holy shit, what is this? And I'm hollering at my crew, like, hey, you guys, get up. What the F is this? What is this? What is this? You guys got to see. And they're going like, running crane, it's late, man, go to bed. And I'm telling them, no shit, you guys get up. You got to see this. And then I shut up. I didn't get loud no more after that.
So none of them saw it, only just you.
And then it starts walking towards me again, the creature. And is looking at me like, oh shit, he's going to get me. And he's keeping his eyes straight on me. I turned my headlamp off. I had a headlamp that I was keeping on its eyes because that's how I picked it up in the darkness. And its eyes were blood red. When I say blood red, you think our eyes are its eyes were big and huge and way farther apart than our eyes.
I've had some reports in the UK of red eyes.
Yeah. And then when a human light hits a Bigfoot's eyes, they turn blood red. Anyway, the creature walked towards me as a wolf. Then it stopped, and next thing it put its paws out flat, from a fist. Just went like that, kind of put them out like that, and it turned in. The snout went shorter, the ears went shorter and rounder. And a hump came up on its back, and I was looking at the biggest pissing grizzly I ever seen. And it started walking towards me again, like a bear does, grunting, gonna attack you. And I'm like, uh-oh, I'm in trouble now.
Okay.
Too late.
Wait. Hang on a minute. Wait. Hang on. 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. Cole, I think you need to turn your gain up on your microphone a little bit. Your gain.
I don't have a gain.
Well, you must
might be blocking my speaker.
Why?
Anyway.
Wait, I can hardly hear Cole. What about you? You know when Colin talks, can you hear him?
Sorry. Yeah, it is. What's that?
Yeah.
Is it the closest I can answer your question about Dogman.
And you heard me okay?
I've seen a wolf man, a Bigfoot.
Better.
I've seen Bigfoot turn into a wolf-like creature.
Yeah,
I've got it on auto and it sorted itself. Sorry.
Yeah, I've seen Bigfoot.
I was very into this story.
I've seen Bigfoot turn into a wolf.
Wait, just 1 minute. Wait, bear with me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute.
Okay.
1 minute. Wait, 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. God bless.
Man, I have to break everything, don't I?
Do you know what? Once you get wound up, you just go, man. You go.
Testing.
Just
1,
hang on.
2,
I'm telling the truth.
I know.
No lies.
You're not. You know me. Wait, you know me. I love you to bits. You know that. All right, hang on. All right, let me just I want to get some of the comments up. I'll tell you why, because guys have been sending comments and I wanted to get them up. We got a comment from Nibs. Hello, Nibs. Thank you for joining us. My dad was a lorry driver. He said he saw a big black cat jump across a road in one leap when he was driving near Dartmoor in the 1980s. Dartmoor, Wade, is a really big, quite vast moor. It's very flat, and it's got lots of mounds and old burial mounds and things like that.
I think the army still use it a lot, don't they, Phil? I'm sure they do.
They do, yeah. There's parts of it.
Okay. The other things about animals is they're domesticating. They're starting to domesticate and move in with us. Coyotes, fox are doing it. Big cats are doing it too. They're starting to domesticate and move in with us.
Do you mean they're getting more opportunistic because we have takeaways and because we have lots of rubbish, and they kind of like come more into towns because they're like they're opportunistic for scraps and things like that. Is that what you mean?
Yep,
they're domesticating. They're figuring out how to survive a different way.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I can believe that.
Think so.
But they're also still very dangerous.
Oh yeah,
you corner one and you'll find out.
Cole, do you want to read that one? Big cat sightings in UK.
I'm just trying to do. Am my volume coming through?
You're still a bit low. You are still a bit low.
Sorry, Phil. I'm just give me a
I
minute.
can try and do it I can try and do it my end. I'll take you off. I'll try and put it up a bit. Hang on a minute.
You just read that one. I'm trying to mess about, and it's on full max, but I can't. And it's saying it's low on here.
All right.
Sorry.
No, you sound
Wade's,
better now.
Wade's bad for breaking everything.
No, it's not you, mate. You know, I can't blame it on you this time, Wade. I would do, but I can't.
Right. It says 100% here, but on my Shure software, it's saying it's not.
No, I've turned you up. I've taken you off auto, and I've turned your volume up so that on here.
Is it better at your end?
Yeah, better my end now. It is, yeah. So
Right,
I think people can hear you a bit better now.
Sorry, I'll just mess about a minute. Sorry.
That's all right. Right. Okay. We big cat sightings, Wade, in the UK. Reference Welsh rebels comment. The DWA came into effect in 1976 due to a loophole in the law. What's DWA stand for, Carl?
Oh, I don't know. I can't remember. It's some governing bloody pardon.
Oh, Department of Wild Animals.
Something like that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. It wasn't. That was a guess. I just guessed.
No, I think you're right. Actually.
Am I? Wow. Okay.
I don't know. Shall I Google it?
But
and I don't know. You guys are the experts.
No,
Really?
no, Wade. No.
We're not.
It wasn't actually illegal to release big cats for several more years. This must be a contributing factor. Okay,
Yeah,
so basically,
I agree.
Yeah, I agree as well.
That's my theory on it. I think somebody released some big cats from somebody that passed through your guys' country. Or some got away. And they just never reported it, too afraid to get in trouble.
Yeah, this is what I got told by this zookeeper. A lot of them would have big, hefty fans. So they kept it quiet as they released them.
We believe that happened here.
Hey Dan, Chris. Thank you, Wade. How do you spell that? Okay, so this goes back to. Do you remember that first question, Wade, when the Sitting Bull one, where her mum was part of from the family which generational from Sitting Bull, and the father was from. She wanted to find out about her heritage. She's just asking now, Wade. How do you spell that place you go to find out about your heritage?
It's spelled A-G, Aguala, O-L-A.
A-G-O.
Pine Ridge. Go to Pine Ridge. That's the whole Sioux reservation. The whole Sioux tribe is around there. You got the Hakaponka. You got every Sioux you could think of. Lakota, Dakota, because they're all different nations. They're all different people. We're all different, but we banded together for survival.
Yeah, makes sense, doesn't it? Makes sense. Okay. Andy Penn says there are hybrids in UK, I think.
Big cats.
These hybrids are not true big cats like lions or leopards. But they can be large, wild-looking, and highly active, often mistaken for something more exotic than seen outdoors.
You mean the fellow cat?
It's not a myth. You people do have them there. You really do. You do have feral cats.
They go them in Scotland, don't they? They're quite, but they're interbreeding with.
I think they're kind of everywhere now because cats are really smart survivalists. They can survive.
We have our own law enforcement.
Okay. Do you want to read that one out, Carl? Got another question, Wade?
Would it be right in thinking that we have our own law enforcement and regulate laws that can only enter by invitation? Have I read that right?
So, Wade, Wait,
I didn't
basically,
understand.
wait. On the reservation, reservation.
Yeah, sorry.
Are you self-governing? Are you self-governing on your
That's what it
reservation?
means.
Yeah, we have our own tribal government. If somebody commits murder or something, we send them to like off the reservation to be prosecuted
Okay, right.
for a more serious charge.
Yeah.
But the minor charges, we kind of keep them here, like drunk and disorderly and DUI and that.
Right, but anything federal, they have to. That's it. They have to go to the
Yeah. Follow
Yeah.
that.
federal court. Yeah, I got you. Right. Okay. Thanks, Wade. Ready, steady, retro. Saw a large black panther, mid to late 90s, walked across a lane through the hedge into the brickwork land. I guess what she means there is brickwork land is like a bit industrial, like a quarry almost. I think that's what she means. The length of its body was almost as wide as the metro I was driving. A metro is a small, it was a small British Leyland car years ago. It was a small, like kind of bigger than a Mini, but not as big as a, you know, funny enough.
I'd like to own one.
But that was yeah. But that's big. I mean, to be big, the size of a metro, that is big, really.
That first one I saw was about a metro, I reckon. Lengthwise. Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's big, isn't it?
The other two was
big.
small.
Yeah,
that's big.
So okay, if they live in the UK, what do they? I mean, I know we've got rabbits. I know we've got deer. I know we've got tons of deer, and I know we've got you know, there's goats, sheep,
Pigs.
other bits and bobs. Yeah, pig, other stuff that they can eat. But it's very rare that you find it, at least with livestock. You do find it. Like I think it was end of last year. There was, I heard about sheep sheep that were deceased or, you know, kind of torn apart, taken apart.
Yeah.
And they were investigated, but I heard nothing more.
That sounds like a cat.
Yeah. Ready, steady, retro said within a month there was a picture published of a panther, taken from the brickwork CCTV footage. This was in Telford near the old Blockleys brickworks. Okay, right.
Just go on your thing about things to eat. It's not connected. Well, some of it might be. I did some research a few years ago, and I contacted a guy in the government. Anyway, come back to me, and he says to me about missing people. 275,000 people go missing every year. 140 of them are under 18 years old. Under 18 years old. 70,000 pets go missing every year on average. 90,000 livestock go missing every year. All right, some of it's rustling, but some never be found. I know it's not all taken by panthers but yeah, that's what he come back to me with. I don't know how true that is, but that's what he come back to me with. Some of the people are found, he says. Some people say.
I believe a lot of that research is legit because people really do go missing. Animals really do go missing. They get abducted. They get slaughtered. I don't know what the hell they're doing to them, but they're cutting them open. And they're surgically touching them.
Yeah.
I mean, like a vet, somebody that's.
My biggest thing is why don't we see the carcasses, the bodies, the roadkill? Why can't we see if they are prevalent? And there must be more than one of these black cats, of these creatures, which maybe could have been let out of private collections, been paired, proliferated. They're now kind of like you know, they're in big packs or bigger packs.
I answer that whole question in one swoop. Anything is possible and not possible. Anything.
Okay,
Don't ever doubt it.
wait. Oh no, I agree with you. I agree with you. You know, I do agree with you there. Everything is possible. Anything is possible. That
There's
you're
loads
quite
of-
right, and that's what does our nuts in. But wait. I've got. Oh, hang on. Well, it walked by faith, not by sight. Said I have a friend that raised a skunk, fox, and bear in Ohio. Raised
Whoa,
them, skunk.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I wonder how they get along though.
Yeah, I wonder. Do you know what? When I was driving in, I used to see the roadkill I used to see when I was driving in the States. And this was like I was going from Okefenokee down to Charleston, and you see armadillos hit roadkill armadillos, and boy, they pen and ink. They really smell, Wade. Armadillos. They really honk. Yeah. But yeah, you know, and I thought when I first saw one, I didn't hit it, but when I saw it on the side of the road, I thought, oh, I thought it was a rock. I thought it was a big rock. You know,
They won't bite you. They're really
No.
gentle. They're really gentle. They look mean, but they're harmless.
Yeah.
They're
No,
Pick one up, they'll wrap their tail around your arm. Yeah.
Wow. Right, I didn't think I was going to do this week, all right, but luckily, we're going to cover a little bit of religion. We've already done religion. We've done, but
you're on your own. You're on your own.
Here we go. Right, okay, but it is a valid question, and it's kind of like more of a more of a question, sort of like trying to sort of understand your religion. Dragonborn. So, if you have a version of Jesus, who to you is the creator?
Napi Natusi, his father. Napi is like Jesus to us. He's the teacher, the trickster, and Napi Natusi is his father, the one and only creator of the universe, the stars, this planet, and us. We're all his children. Napi Natusi's children.
Okay.
Everybody.
I'm
We don't.
I'm Christian, right?
I understand. I was raised Catholic. I broke away from the Catholic Church simply because all the Methodists, the Catholics, the whatever religion you want to name here, the Mormons, all of them put us in boarding schools, raped, murdered us. A lot of my people never come home from them places. They've never given us nothing in return like a sorry or a thank you for all the land, water they took from us while we were being held hostage in their concentration camps, in their boarding schools. We have why are graveyards put by schools? Why? A graveyard should never be by a school.
No. I agree.
Okay.
And all of that stuff started when the Catholics came here. So I went back to my religion. In my religion, I learned that my creator isn't that way at all. He's loving, caring, and forgiving, and understanding, and fair to everybody.
Okay.
He's not greedy.
What I want to know, though, is there similarities? Can you see similarities in your creator, your Jesus Christ, to
the only one I see is this.
Yeah.
This whole world is my church. Everywhere I go is holy and sacred to me. Everybody is inside of my church. All your religions are in my church. Nature is my church.
That's good.
That's a nice way of looking at it. There's no, I mean, I there's no Defining. There's no defining religion, Wade. I'm afraid there's
Well,
not. There's no
well, people
defining religion.
know when they committed a sin. They know when they did bad.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
know when they did
Everyone.
good.
Yeah. At the end of the day, do you know what I've learned? Right, and I've kind of delved quite deep into religion, and I think a bad person with bad thoughts is a bad person with bad thoughts. A good person with good thoughts is a good person. And it just boils down to, in your heart of hearts, if you're doing something wrong, you're doing something wrong. And if anything, when we have like the rules, if you like, the 10 Commandments, it's a guide, and it's a bloody good guide. It's a really good guide. Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not. It's a
That,
good guide. If we keep to
we
that,
we have all of them rules. We have all of them guides, but we
Nice.
don't have the 10 Commandments. We don't have none of that. We only
no.
we only we only follow what the Creator wants us to really believe and,
Listen,
and know.
okay, wait. How did is there any? There's no scriptures for this. This is all from mouth to ear, all down the generation. Is that right? This.
Yep.
Okay, that's
But
it. Yes.
but my people, my people lay claim to coming from the stars, the Blackfeet, the Abskapi Pigani. We come from the stars, and we believe it's a Pleiades system out there by the Big Dipper somewhere.
Seems to be
And-
every religion all come from the stars.
And we also lay claim to walking with the giants because it's in our history and our culture and our stories, legends, and everything.
Where's Bigfoot in your culture then, Wade? Where does he stand? Bigfoot, Sasquatch.
He's always been here like a bear ever since the Ice Age, because we know we've been here longer than the Ice Age. My people have. We've always been here. We've been here over 50,000 years. Like those tracks they found in California. My people receded back down that way, and then moved back up where we're at now. After the Ice Age receded, we have evidence, and we found proof of artifacts and tools that were made during that time. We dug down that deep in the ground, and we found. I even found an atlatl that was over 30,000 years old, made by the Blackfeet.
Yeah, I think we go a lot further back personally, but that's my opinion. But yeah, that's interesting.
But it's really awesome when you go back in time down into those, archaeological holes that we dig, and you smell ancient time. Some of it is like you smell death too. You smell the plant life, you smell the ground, what it really smelled like, the water. You can smell it. But you also can see the layers of time as you go down.
Right. Yeah, I got you. Wait, hang on a minute. Got Larry Luttrell. In my encounter while bow hunting, I've seen 3 different mountain lions, and one had 2 cubs with it while in the stand. So while he was in the stand, so we have a breeding population. The game officers deny they are here. Now, what do you say to that? Because he's in the States, you're in the States. Do
they denied Bigfoot's here too.
Yeah.
If you look at our totems, you'll see the wolf, the bear, the mountain lion, the coyote, and the fox, blah blah blah, all the animals, and then you'll see Bigfoot on there too.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, we don't deny it. He's always just been something that we've lived with. We've always, that's existed all through time immemorial with us. It's always been there. We even have ceremonies where we call them in and they doctor people.
What do you mean they doctor people?
We use medicine, good medicine, to have them come in and heal you. If you got cancer, diabetes, broken back, whatever, we'll fix it.
Yeah.
Bigfoot will fix it.
That's nice to know.
We still have ceremonies like that.
Yeah, maybe you're saying you had the the sun ceremony, isn't it?
We never come from your guys' religion. We didn't.
Right.
You can't make us part of it. We come from somewhere else. We did.
You're unique. That's what it is.
We're not part of that religion at all. Even though we've been taught it, we know it, but it ain't our religion, and we know that.
Phil's religious. I'm not.
It doesn't mean I don't believe. What I'm trying to share with you folks, we all see the Creator in a different way. He appears to you, me, and you different, but it's the same Creator, the same good, honest, good old guy. Okay.
Yeah.
It's the same man.
I agree there.
It's the same man. You cut your hand, I'll cut mine, and we'll see if our blood's different color. Okay?
Yeah. Larry Luttrell, do you want to do that one, Colt?
After an extensive research, I have found out they are expanding their migration pattern by 1,000 miles. Yeah, I can believe that. That'd be nice to know.
When a panther hunts, he hunts in a radius of 1,000 miles.
Sorry, Wade, I missed that. Sorry.
When a panther hunts, he hunts in a radius of over 1,000 miles.
Really?
Wolves hunt in a radius of over 200 miles.
Yeah, wolves still. Yeah, I've read that.
Kind of information to know.
There's what?
Right.
Sorry, it is. Yeah, it is good.
Right, Sam Levine. I investigate sightings and reports alongside the team at Big Cat Sightings in the UK. We have seen lots of animal carcasses showing big cat kill signs.
I've had the load sent to me.
Evidence.
Yeah, evidence. And I know, I'm sure it's Paul Sinclair that he's got loads sent to him as well over the years.
You also can gather DNA from that evidence.
Yeah.
But you can't touch it with the human hand or nothing. You can't get no human on it. You got to be real thorough when you gather evidence. Wear gloves, a mask, so you don't get your sputum on it.
I have surgical gloves when I go out in the tweezers, and I've got air samples here. I've never had a manual.
That's how you do it.
Yeah.
You carry plaster of Paris if you come across tracks, so you can record them.
Yeah, I came across. I'm going back to that forest next week, funny enough, but I came across a single track, one single footprint with claw marks at the front of it, indentations of a claw, but a really big foot as well.
That's a panther.
But I didn't have plaster of Paris, so I just had to get different angles to try and show the depth. It was a bit next time I go, I was taking plaster of Paris.
Next time you get your stuff together and you go.
Yeah.
The other thing is, I want you guys to be aware of not going out alone, because it is dangerous. I do it all the time, but I find myself getting in situations that are really tight and dangerous, and I almost don't get out. So kind of think of that, okay?
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah,
no,
I encourage Phil to go out on his own.
Yeah,
you can be attacked by wild animals.
He digs in the pocket, Colin does, and gets a loose change for the bus.
You know who I worry about more than anything when I'm out there is when I come across people.
Yeah, I agree. 100%. People are the problem. Yeah, because I've come across it where in the past, especially at night, and you come across people that are either high or they're they're really drunk. There's something where they've done something to excess and they're just like acting like complete idiots.
Idiots.
It can be quite dangerous.
So
I tend to put me Mac up and offer.
Close your Mac up.
I know. I try to run. They don't call me running crane for nothing.
No, running crane. Yeah.
I'll be 2 minutes. I'm just going to use the low. Very sorry.
Okay, mate. No worries. Yeah.
We'll still be here.
I drink Coke and I'm diabetic.
That's okay. Take care of business. Too much intel.
Yeah, it can be too much. yeah. He does like to give detail. Colin does. He loves a bit of detail, whenever he goes. He's like, right, I'm going to the toilet now. Yeah, I go for number one. I go for number. Yeah, he loves it. Yeah, he's like, he's like making like bravado about it. Gavin Edgley has said leopards, puma, concolor, and Eurasian lynx are living comfortably in the UK countryside. The relevant authorities would never acknowledge this for a number of reasons. Now, Gavin, do you know what those reasons would be in your mind? That's what I'd like to know. What the reasons would be. So if you can just let us know that'd be brilliant. Are
you game to catch it? You want to catch it alive?
Sorry?
Did you want to catch it alive? You want to set a trap?
No, catch it? I don't have the need to try and catch it. I don't have the need.
You ain't gonna never have no proof. It's gonna be only speculation until you get evidence.
No, I don't. I'd rather not. I'd rather not get evidence like that. I've got no need to capture it because I know I can't contain it, and I know that if I capture it, there's going to be top knobs that are going to want to make something of it and money off it, and they're going to treat it bad. They're going to. I mean, anyway, if it is what we think it is, it's a wild animal. Okay, I don't want it captured and put into a cage and analyzed and looked at. And
I know you folks have them now. If you never had them before, you got them now. How they got there, I don't know, but they're there.
They're here.
Yeah. I think we can get evidence. We can get evidencing. But I think it's less to do with us. It's more to do with them. If they are prolific, is that right? Prolific? That's not a word, is it? Prolific. If they're prolific in this country, I know. If they're prolific in this country, then there should be enough self-generated evidence by them, e.g. stool samples. There should be tracks. There should be much more in the way of sightings in places which like the Candidated fox. It's a wild animal.
They're living secluded too. They're staying away from people and avoiding being seen. So they're not dumb. They're very intelligent. That's smart as the Indian would be, trying to be sneaky, trying to not be seen.
Yeah. Let's have a look. Jordan George. Now you are right, Jordan. Yeah, Jordan, you're completely right. You can't determine a field print determined by claw marks at the front of it. It's not an exact science, and you must tick off multiple hallmarks in order to be confidently to confidently claim a print belongs to a cat. Completely right. Yeah, I do agree. And it's my mistake. I didn't. Do you know what? When I'm out and it's dark and it's nighttime, there's Colin knows this. He's been out with me in the past, and you carry so much stuff with you: lighting equipment, camera equipment, microphones. Don't we, Cole? We carry a lot of gear. You know, we're like kind of walking, yeah, unbelievable. You know, it's like kind of a lot of gear we carry.
I hurt my back.
Did you? Why?
Yeah, I hurt my back packing my gear.
Oh man,
That's
no.
there's so much.
So now I'm a lightweight.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I pack light.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, yeah.
That's why I've got my handbag now, my shoulder bag.
Okay, right. All right then. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, people. I'm going to put the clip on. Wade, I'm going to show a clip of film that was sent to me. Okay, and this clip of film, when it was sent to me, it was dark. I've got the original, a copy of the original, as unconfessed as possible. But I had to. What I did, I didn't want to bung it through AI because AI has a tendency to fill in the gaps. You know what I mean? I didn't want to do that. I wanted it as pure as possible. So I just altered contrast and lighting and filters so that we can see it more. And what it is, I'll explain to you. These guys, these people, and this lady was she was filming UFOs. She has not a great deal of interest in cryptids or big cats or anything like that, Wade. Okay, she's not kind of like, you know, a nut like I am, like, oh, Dogman, there we go. You know, she is a UFO nut. I'm sure she won't mind me asking that, saying that, but she's into UFOs. That's her niche.
I'm a Bigfoot nut and a UFO nut. And sorry, I dropped you. I mean, I'm a Bigfoot nut. I'm a UFO nut. Alien nut. I've seen them. I've seen them.
Wait, hang on. Wait. I know we're going to get to that in a minute. I'm going to get to that because I want to bring out that story you had. Do you remember the one with the UFO and then it turned into Bigfoot? Yeah, I want that.
Yeah, that really happened.
Yeah, I know. Brilliant. And but anyway, I'm going to show this film. She was a UFO. She was looking out for UFOs. So it's even better, this film, because she was not actively aware or looking for anything like a big cat. Okay, so and she sent me the film. I've just done the filters and that's it. Okay, so I'll put it up. Hang on. I've got to do it so that basically we're kind of like really small and get most of the image in that thing. Let's have a look. Oh, okay, yeah, I got it. Hang on. Bear with caller. Right. I'll play it a couple of times, okay?
Okay.
All right, let me take the comments off. Look to the right-hand side of the screen, okay? You'll see a laser.
I'm looking.
Right? Which is UFO.
I'm looking.
Okay. Then you see someone waved up, and then look at this. See that?
Wow.
Look how
Are
fast
them all UFOs?
What are you on about? That's not a UFO. Wait.
I mean, are they stars?
No. Wait. No, I'm talking about the black cat that went past. Look, I'll do it again. Hang on. Look,
okay. Wait. I was looking for UFOs.
No. Look, this is like a potential footage of a black cat, Wade. Okay.
Okay, I'm paying attention. I'm on the ground. I'm on the ground now.
To the right-hand side. Look on the right-hand side of the screen, Wade.
Okay, got it.
All right, hang on. Here we go. Okay. Wait till after the laser. After the laser, you'll see it.
If you slow that down, you can see a tail.
I seen it. I seen it. Oh, that looks like a big old panther tail.
It does, doesn't it?
It does, because they're big and thick and long. They use them for jumping trees and climbing to keep the balance. That's a long tail.
Yeah. Yeah. But look at the speed of it.
Well, it's still out there if you want to go capture it.
No, I don't want to capture a panther.
No, leave it where it is.
Well, go and film it. At least film it.
Yeah, that's no. I agree. I'm not against that. That's fine. You know.
But you folks definitely got big feral cats in the UK. That's for sure.
100%. I know a farmer who's filmed one.
American people know it. American people know you guys have them.
Look, hang on. Let me just. Hang on. No. Oh, hang on. What was I doing?
What you done? What you done there?
That
scared them.
Yeah, that's it. But I wanted. But it's the speed of it. That is real time. Hang on. Let's just get it.
No, that's all right. If that's all we get, then that's what we get.
Look, this. No, hang on. Look at the speed of it. Right. This is real time. This is real time. Right.
Well, if the person that filmed this, if she told me what she saw was a big cat, I would believe her because she saw what she saw. She knows.
Yeah.
I would believe her. I wouldn't cast doubt on her at all. I wouldn't. I don't do that.
I mean, look, Matthew Gribben said, "How is it so fast?" And that is fast. But I calculated just by basically going from one place in the film to the next and the time lapse. You know how long it would take. About between 40 and 50 mile an hour. That thing's shifting. That's shifting 40 or 50 miles.
You know, to think about it, it could have even been one of those really fast cats that the Egyptians used to keep as pets. Those cheetahs.
Oh yeah,
cheetah
is the fastest animal.
Yeah.
But did you look at that tail? It kind of resembled a cheetah tail too.
Yeah, well, no, the thing is, Wade, right, when you look at the film, I had a good close look at that film, okay? And like a cheetah, its back, its spine has has quite a lot of flexation in it because cheetahs get their speed because their spines flex and almost like boomerang along. They kind of...
And that tail's flopping back and forth like this, keeping their balance.
Yeah, for sure. That's it, yeah. Sam Lawn, we had positive DNA results of leopard from a carcass. Wow,
that's good. Where was that? Where was it? Sam.
That means you got a black cat, a panther.
Yeah.
Where was it?
A leopard.
Where it was, please?
Yeah, Sam. If you can let us know where that was, that'd be brilliant. You know where that was.
Where
the carcass was. Oh, sorry, hang on.
This is where the investigation picks up and you guys take over. Because I'm not there to go investigate.
No.
No, but come over. You're welcome to come over.
Yeah, you'll have to come in.
Don't be chicken.
Yeah.
Bark.
You know, I'll always report back to you. You know that, Wade. Male cats.
You better come back.
Don't
go missing.
Okay, Larry Luttrell. Male cats mark trees to let other males know, hey, this my territory.
They spread their pheromones everywhere.
The scent mark things. So, Phil, you were right in a sense. There is a science to it. Well, that was really half a guess, to be honest. That was just like, but yeah. Thank you, though, very much for that. I appreciate that.
That was some legitimate information. That was legitimate information.
Yes, it was. That certainly was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Just having a look at our comments at the moment. Matthew
It's
Gribben
more
says on that
supernatural.
film, I think it's more supernatural.
Hmm.
I guess you mean the film.
Yeah, possible.
Andy Penn.
Wait till the year can run up to 45. Wow.
Yeah, that's quick.
Yeah,
I
it is
didn't know
quick.
that.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. No.
And I know there's quick, but I didn't know it was that speed.
Drew Hollings, Cheetahs, yeah, 70.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm sure I
I
heard.
thought it was
David
more than 70 miles an hour, but yeah, you could be right.
Yeah, you know, it's about. I still think the fastest thing I've ever seen on this planet is you when you drop some coins out your pocket. Do you know that?
Yeah, you didn't get a chance, did you?
He's
I was
like,
on one.
yeah, absolutely, full like that. He's got it's
Just a
amazing.
blare.
Oh, I'd have a lot of fun with you two. Hey, you guys, look, $20.
Yeah. Wait. Can you share with us the UFO? You know the
yeah,
one.
please,
in the canyon. Yeah.
Phil,
one
you've
in the
gone.
canyon.
Phil,
I
you've gone a
can't
bit
get the
weird.
wife to stand up and verify it because she still won't talk about it, but she won't deny it. Okay, I'll start by this. I'm going to show you out here where me and my son Ryan was across the creek. Behind that old rodeo arena down there, we was behind there's a river over there, and we was on the other side of it, and we was looking at a UFO, but we thought it was a car over this way, and we was over here. Then we went down there to get a closer look at it, and it looked like a car and headlights in some really thick willows, but there was no way there was a car could be there because there was no road. Get back in there. Get back in there. I forgot I got my goat out here. Anyway, me and my son was over there, and the UFO, after about 10 minutes, went like on a road over that way and just went out of sight. Like it drove, like a car. Well, me and my son start coming back over, and on our way back over, a Bigfoot started chasing us on the other side of the river. And it chased us all the way over here where the gate is, and we came through there pretty fast across the river. Then we ran up this way, trying to get away from that Bigfoot because it was still chasing us. Then I told my son, we're going to whip around and chase it. So we whipped around and we chased it back that way. We chased it right over there, and it jumped over the bank and landed down the bottom by the river. Anyway, up above us, we come back over here, and there was an alien. You can't see that tower by that big tree or bush down there, past my Bigfoot truck. But there's a bush there, there's a tire there. There was an alien standing there. The alien was moving over to that fence brace over there, back over to that tire. And it was moving like this. Did you get that?
Yeah, how big was the alien?
The alien itself was probably about 6 feet, and he had a really big head. He was really bony and skinny, long arms and long legs. Yeah, we saw it, but it was also transparent. You could see through it. And then then we looked up. There were also 4 UFOs flying around above us. We actually noticed them through the whole incident.
What happened to the ET or the alien? What happened to it after you saw these 4 UFOs? What
The
happened?
alien
Was it still there, or did it disappear?
the alien was there, and then it was just like he just disappeared.
Right.
Totally vanished.
What happened to Bigfoot?
Like, the Bigfoot crawled back that way after we last chased him. He crawled back towards the river and disappeared.
Right.
It's interesting these two things have been seen together, but there's a lot of stories of seeing Sasquatch.
But there was a there was a UFO Bigfoot alien connection there, and I don't understand
a lot
it.
of it in the
I don't know.
in the US.
I couldn't comprehend it, but it happened to us, and the whole incident occurred for about 2.5 hours.
Wow.
We're literally amazed, chasing it around, chasing the alien, chasing the Bigfoot, looking at the UFOs, doing amazing stuff.
Did you film any of this, Wade? Or
That was the whole thing. That was the whole thing. We were so hypnotized, we thought we were going to miss something if we went and grabbed our phones or something to document with. We were just too hypnotized and too amazed and too into it. You could not break away. As soon as I would try to think of coming in the house, my daughter-in-law or my son would holler at me and, "Dad, look at this." Or my wife, Mona, "Wait, look at this." Or my son, Zach, "Look at this." Or my daughter-in-law, Heather, "Dad, look at that."
What do you reckon, Phil? What do you reckon to this?
But we all witnessed it. If you got all 5 of us together, we won't deny it.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
But we all have kind of a different version of how we interpret it.
That's it. Everybody sees things differently.
Wade, Colin, Ready Steady Retro said, I was hoping someone would mention supernatural panthers and associated with Sasquatch Janu. Any thoughts, anyone? Have we got any thoughts on the panthers being...
anything is possible and very possible. Anything is not also possible and possible. Okay?
I've never had any reports of you, Phil, or anything like that.
You have to equate everything either one way or the other.
Okay, wait, hang on 1 minute. Wait, 1 minute. The only reports are really old time reports from the 1700s when they talk about the spectral black dog, which very often
the church.
Yeah. And there was one which was in Blytheborough that I read about, not in the church, not the one that goes through the church.
Yeah, okay.
But there was a guy that was in a pub. He'd had a couple of drinks, but he was walking on the way home. And this is quite common, especially in Suffolk and Norfolk, where you're walking home down a lane and you can hear breathing of heavy breathing, and a padding of feet of a dog. And he turned around, couldn't see anything. It's documented account. I can dig it out.
So it's like the black shuck then.
That's what we're talking about, and that's kind of like spoken of as an ethereal being. It kind of like just dissipates. It just disappears. It turns to almost like a smoke. That's the only thing that I can sort of
That's what you call supernatural.
Yeah, but you can't mistake a dog for a panther, can you?
No.
There's supernatural also in this world. You got spirits everywhere. What do you call an orb? A spirit.
Yeah.
I mean, I've taken shots of orbs, photographs.
Yeah, you have, haven't you?
Quite clearly, it looks like there's faces in them, Cole.
Yeah, you did say that. You said that to me, and it wasn't you. I can't remember who it was. And this was a while back.
And you can see faces.
Yeah, somebody else said that.
I could take you to a place called the Stairways of Heaven, and if I put a camera on it, you can see orbs in real time.
What do you mean, Stairways to Heaven? Where's this, in the woods, Wade?
Well, it's a road going past East Glacier, going up towards West Glacier, and there's a waterfall that goes up the mountain, and it looks like stairs all the way up.
I have read a lot of
It's really
accounts in
pretty. But the Blackfeet always, it used to be part of our old war trail. We'd go past it, and they called it the Stairways to Heaven, but or to the Happy Hunting Grounds, because we don't have heaven. We have the Happy Hunting Grounds, and that's the same as heaven to us.
I have read a lot in the USA, and I think there's been a few cases in the UK where they've come across just stairways in the middle of nowhere. And
Yes.
well away.
That's very interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
I know. I've come across those same accounts.
Have you heard about the megaliths that they've discovered throughout America that they believe giants
Yeah,
built?
they're bigger than the pyramids currently, aren't they, or something?
Yep, and they're older. They're older, and they're for real. They're really there. And giants had to build them. No humans could have,
Well,
because they're all man-made. All those blocks are made by hand, and they go down into the earth. Oh, they must have been there forever, because we just discovered them, and nobody knew they were there.
Okay, Wade. When you hold your phone, Wade, if you can hold it just on the sides, just on the sides, because you've got your hand by the microphone and it's sort of rubbing.
Oh, I'm a bad toad. Sorry.
Okay, hold it by the sides. That's it. Thank you, partner. That's brilliant. And that'll be,
you want me to get this one,
Yeah.
Phil?
Okay. Ready, steady, retro. Oh, go on and go.
Oh, all right, ready, steady, retro. The last two I saw, they were not regular. It wasn't sure if it was a young dogman. It looked like a panther, but ran like a wolf. That's interesting. That's where was this, Ready? When was it? That is interesting. That.
Yeah, that is, isn't it?
It is actually. Yeah, I do find that interesting. Thank you. Ready, steady.
Right.
I got a phone call, gentlemen. Let me answer them and get them to. Oh, they hung up.
Okay.
They hung up.
I'll take your screen. Hold on. Wait. I'll take your screen. That's all right. Okay. Wow. Yeah.
What an amazing guy.
Yeah, isn't he? Isn't he just? I know.
I tell you what, I'd love to live there.
It's windy. I know that.
Yeah. He needs a dead cat, doesn't he, really, on that phone?
He really does need a dead cat. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You know, it was that was a bit hard work when he went outside. It was interesting, but it was hard work because the wind. I was trying to listen. Yeah.
He's an interesting guy. I love guys like that, though. I do like him.
Yeah. You know, and you know, he's at that age as well, which is really good, where he's just like kind of, you know, he doesn't take any crap.
No.
Yeah. I'm working towards it.
What, old age? You're not far off, really, Phil.
No, thanks for that, Carl. I appreciate that.
Anytime, mate.
Absolute tosser. Right. Yeah.
We have a love-hate relationship, don't we, Phil?
Oh yeah, definitely a love-hate. Yeah, it is. Jordan George said pumas are a genus.
Yeah.
What's that mean?
Pumas are a genus. I don't know. They aren't panthers.
What's that?
Panthers come from Pantheria genus. Will this comment? It might be too. I don't get that. Sorry. I don't.
Pumas are a genus. They aren't panthers. Panthers come from Panthera genus. Is that Latin?
I haven't.
Remove this comment.
I don't know. Can you explain a bit more, Jordan, please?
Yeah, please, mate. Remove this comment to might be too factual for you.
For you, yeah.
Well, I'm not being funny, Jordan. But it's not a case of like being too factual. We like facts. It's just
I like if it's in mythology. I can say.
Yeah, if you just
I'd like to know more.
Yeah, just need to elaborate a little bit. Are
Please,
you talking
please.
like Panthera genus, as in like kind of like the Latin name, or not sure really what genus means, to be honest. I'm new to this big cat thing, to be honest, Cole.
Well,
I'm new.
I follow a bit of it, but I don't like really look into it, to be honest.
The
The only reason I contacted the government about them was about Dogman things, and that's it. You know, and they come back with them statistics.
Yeah, I've got one for you as well.
Ready Steady Retro 2022-24, both running across the same field in one of my research areas in Shropshire. All right. Wow. Did you get any pictures? Ready Steady? That'd be interesting.
That would be.
They're definitely out there. So yeah, Ready Steady seen them.
Oh, trust Andy. Trust Andy Pensy. He knows. There's nothing he doesn't know. Seriously.
He's the oracle.
He's like a minefield of,
He is oracle.
Mastermind, when they sit on that chair, I can just imagine Andy on that. I can. You know, chosen subject, everything.
I'll be still studying on my name, won't I?
Honestly, I try and be as well read as I possibly can, but you know, I mean, the amount of comics I go through in a week, you wouldn't believe. But
what type of comics?
Gene Pool. Oh, thank you, Andy. Right, Gene Pool. Now I know. Right, okay. Ready Steady Retro asked around the locals, and there have been no black cat sightings, but Dogman, Bigfoot, Janu, Dryad sightings in the area. Okay.
It's surprising they told you. I've had a few off the Beverly Beck, but it's such a community on them boats. They don't trust you yet. They won't tell you anything. The one guy reckons he's seen the panther quite regularly on them boats at the Beverly Beck.
Is he?
Yeah, honestly, yeah. He come up to me in the end after trying to have a word with all these guys if they've seen any sightings. This was years ago. And he come and he says, they don't know you, that's why they won't talk to you. Anyway, he says, I've seen the big cat several times. It often wanders up and down this beck. So where it's based on Beverly, I don't know.
Interesting.
I've had some weird encounters in Beverly, I've got to admit, on a plane on Beverly Westwood.
Okay. I'll read out his question quickly.
Sorry.
Drew Hollings, panthers are leopards, pumas are not. That's all I think Jordan means. Okay, thank you for that, because I wasn't 100% sure. Yeah. I'm going to bring Wade back just quick, because we do have to wrap up.
Yes,
Wade,
you got 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Wade, you there? Hello, mate.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, good. Yeah.
I can't hear him.
Yeah, that's good. That's all right. Yeah. You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm cigar.
Was that the bank manager going to send security call with your next bit of pension?
Whoa!
I wish.
Yeah.
Oh man!
If I was only a penny be at you, Phil. Only a penny.
You know, you guys talk about Dogman.
Yeah.
We have a creature more like a wolfman here, and he's huge, about 9 feet tall.
I'm not getting him. He's not on screen, so I don't know what's happening. Phil, can you? Is that happening? He's not on screen on me. Yeah, I can't hear him.
You can't.
Can you hear me?
I can't hear him. I can't see him on screen. He's not on screen.
I'm here.
Hold on, wait. Can you see him?
No, I can't. I don't know if the public can. I don't know.
Can people see?
Can you hear me?
Can you see? Hold on, wait. Hold on. Can people see?
You see him, Don? Are you out there, Don? Here he is. Got him.
Yeah.
What I wanted to share with you, gentlemen, is that you folks have a creature like Dogman. Well, we have something like a wolfman here, and he's about 9 foot tall, maybe 12 foot tall.
What I want to know about is the entity that the Cree and the Blackfoot, I think it's the Cree mostly, and Apache don't talk about. The entity they don't mention. What is that entity?
That's the one that you'll eat your family. You'll turn into a cannibal and devour your family like a wolf.
Are you
Is
talking
he a
skinwalker?
Wendigo type of creature, or is it?
Yeah,
Is it
it's a Wendigo.
Right.
You don't mention the Wendigo.
Okay.
Blackfeet don't believe that, but the Cree do.
Yeah, I've read some nations do. Yeah, like you said, believe it.
I'm Blackfeet and Cree. I'm from both tribes.
Right.
Like on the Cree side, we come from. My grandpa was a Sinclair from Scotland,
Okay.
part of the Freemasons. William Sinclair was my grandpa. So even in my DNA, I was traced back to Scotland. I bet William Sinclair would be turning over in his grave if he knew he had native ancestors running all over America.
Didn't they have something to do with the Templars?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of that.
Yeah.
Mary Magdalene. There was 3 Marys that I know about. They went to that island with the Holy Grail, and they brought with them a big chest that's still left in Ethiopia.
The Ark of the Covenant.
Yeah, they left it there.
The Ark.
It's supposed to stay there because if anybody gets a hold of it, it's going to be the doom of the whole earth.
It's Ark of the Covenant. Yeah, I know.
If anybody lays eyes on it or anything.
Yes, I know.
They reckon it was some type of nuclear device. They reckon people who did die, they suffered with the same symptoms that people get with radiation. So I don't know the connection, but it probably is. Yeah, it sounds like the Ark of the Covenant.
I'd love to see the evidence on that.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I think a lot of times, truth is stranger than fiction. And when you see things like Raiders of the Lost Ark, to a certain degree, I do think that it is they do their homework.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of that's made up, but a lot of it is true.
Yeah. There's a thread of truth, running all through that. It's like I heard an interesting thing the other day. Spielberg's bringing out his new film next year, and he's doing Close Encounters. He's actually doing another UFO film. Spielberg is. He did call it Saucer. But then evidently, this is all speculation, but evidently the way it was relayed, the government turned around and said, "No, Stephen, you're not going to call it saucer. We want you to call it disclosure."
Isn't that interesting? Yeah, very.
The film's going to be called Disclosure, and they reckon that this is what I've heard this is what I just and this is no TikTok rubbish. This is what I've from talking to some people that they will have a UFO in there that is will be meant to be a prop, but actually it's not a prop. It's actually a UFO.
You guys are going to think I'm nuts, but I'm not. We know that they're housing UFOs in these mountains.
Yeah, that's been documented as well, apparently. No, I believe you.
Know that they are. There's something going on in our mountains because UFOs keep coming out there.
Oh, what, in the Glacier Mountains? What, in the Glacier Mountains, where you are?
Yeah.
I can believe it.
You can see them in broad daylight at nighttime, whenever. A lot of times when you with the human camera, you can be snapping pictures, stationary, and you'll pick up a UFO that you didn't see with the naked eye.
Wow. I think we're in a lot of mountains, aren't they? Sorry, Phil.
No, I'm sorry, but wait, because I'm conscious of time. We've got to wrap this up before it's 1 hour 54 minutes at the moment. Before it gets to 2 hours, Ready Steady Retro said yes, we can see him. Wade's view on Wolfman, please. What's your view on Wolfman?
It's supernatural. If people if that's happening to people, it's something supernatural, and it's like a possession to me. Somebody's being possessed.
Right.
That's how I see it.
Okay.
I would demand an exorcism immediately. If I
Okay.
loved them, I would save their soul.
All right, fellas, look, I'm going to have to start wrapping up,
Yeah.
Cole. Is that all
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Okay.
good. Yeah,
Wade,
do it.
thank you very much for coming on. Do appreciate it.
Thanks, Wade.
Let's do this again, Wade. What do you say?
Yeah, anytime, Indian time, you know me.
Yeah, I know you. I know you.
I'm down. I'm down.
Yeah, that's fine, man. That's fine.
Take
Yeah,
it easy,
I like
Wade.
it.
Take it easy.
All right, take
The
care, Wade.
paranormal is my cup of tea.
Yeah, we love it, don't we? Take care, Wade. God bless you.
You too.
Okay, that's great, isn't it?
Fantastic. Thanks for everybody
Really
for
good.
tuning in, and thanks for the moderators.
Yeah,
Thank you
Roxy,
very much, and Dawn. Thank you very much.
Right, okay, I'm going to take myself off.
Okay.
Well, another fantastic evening. Wade, you're just amazing. Your knowledge and your heart is immense. Thank you so much for being on here tonight. It was absolutely brilliant. Colin, as always, fantastic. And I'd like to thank all the girls. Thank you so much. Dawn and Kate for keeping the chat going. Reddy and Andy for being stars of the evening with their questions. Have a great, fantastic weekend, whatever you're doing, and we'll catch you again soon on the Friday Night Files. See ya.
Oh, can I mention something really quickly? Just mention something. Yeah, all right, sorry, Cole. Also,
Thanks, Kate, as well. Sorry, I forgot to mention you.
I've got a few minutes left. Guys, listen, I interviewed this, you know him, Matt Harvey.
What is he doing?
Yeah. Do you remember?
Who knows? Oh, he's there.
I know. I just remembered Matt Harvey. I interviewed. Okay, and it was the most outstanding interview I've done for some time. Really good, because he's a paranormal guy, into like ghosts all his life. And I said to him, I said, look, what's the most creepiest thing? Because he runs a Dark Woods Paranormal podcast as well. What's the creepiest like paranormal thing? He said, Phil, do you know what? Bigfoot. I was like, what? Well, not ghosts, not anything. He said, no, Bigfoot. He said, I came face to face with Bigfoot. I was like, yeah, but hang on a minute, you're a paranormal guy, ghosts, and you go take people out, ghost hunting, and the rest of it. Yeah, so I've dropped that 10 o'clock tonight. It's going to be on. Okay, so anyone that wants to see it, flick on over to YouTube, and it'll be up on my channel. Just wanted to mention that. Thank you, guys. Take care.
Well,
He's terrible. He's terrible at it.
what is he doing? Oh dear. So
sack the juggler.
That's it. We're done. Yeah, everybody catch his channel in an hour. 10 o'clock, dropping it live. Okay, fantastic weekend. I'm up early, got my boxing class, so I'm off. See ya. Not going. Why is it not going?
Oh, he's just absolutely great.
What?